In Minecraft 1.20, there is a new way of upgrading diamond gear into netherite. We now need to use the netherite upgrade smithing template. Last time, we got the template from Superturtle, which means I can upgrade my diamond gear to netherite. The only problem is, I haven't got any netherite. So the first goal for today is to get some ancient debris, which we found low down in the nether. I could just take my pickaxe and do a bit of mining down there, but that's boring. I could also use beds to blow up the netherrack, just like this, but it's really scary. And you know what, it works though. Look at that, this isn't proving my point very well. I was about to say I don't really like this method, but as you can see, it does work. The only downside to it is you get all this fire, which you'd may expect in the nether. But if we use the method I'm going to use, we don't get the fire. So the way I want to do it is with TNT. And that means the first job for today is to build a creeper farm. And I don't say this very often about farms, but this one is actually my design. So I've decided to build this fairly close to the surface, as I've done a pretty good job of lighting up the caves below ground. Just building some platforms out of deep slate. And we have trapdoors at the back which are going to be waterlogged and periodically open to flush the mobs off the platforms and into the killing area. And I was going to go with magma blocks, but I decided in the end just to go with fall damage, so they'll just go splat, job done. And on the side we just have an etho hopper clock, which is going to open the trapdoors every now and then. And if the redstone torch towers look a little bit strange, that's because what I've done here is alternated the platforms, so when half of them are flushing the mobs off, the other half are going to be free for the mobs to spawn on. And then on the next cycle, they will alternate. And a crucial step for turning this into a creeper farm is that we need trapdoors at the top of each platform, so mobs that are taller than that can't spawn. So that'll include zombies and skeletons. Now we will get spiders in here as well, but I'm not opposed to getting a little bit of string. And then finally, we're just going to put a slab roof on top, make this dark inside, and that's it, job done. I've also built an AFK point high in the sky out of glass, so I can stay up here and nothing else will be able to spawn anywhere else, which will make the rates of this farm much better. And then after spending a few hours in my little glass box in the sky, I can jump down from here, and I have a very advanced storage area down here. This will be improved, don't worry, but just have a look at what I've got. This is going well. Look at this. I had already checked this at one point and this chest was completely full, so I've added this second one, and yeah, this is getting there as well, so I'm very happy with that. But I've also been bringing some sand down as well, so actually that was silly. Let's grab a few of these and craft up some TNT and go give this a go, can't we? That and that. Look at that. Very nice. I don't know how many stacks I'm going to take. Should we just craft it all? I need to save some for rockets as well, don't I? But you know, this farm is very productive. Let's do one more. 4 stacks. See what we can get out of 4 stacks. Yeah. It's not loads, but you know, it's not bad. Let's go with that. Okay, so we're back in the same spot where we did the bed test earlier, and all I'm going to do is dig through the other side of here, and I actually did craft up the rest of that sand that I had on me into TNT, so I've just got a little over 6 stacks there. So hopefully we should get a decent amount of ancient debris from this, and hopefully get all of our armour. I do have some diamond boots as well, but while I'm in the nether I always wear gold so the piglins don't harass me. So we're just going to dig a fairly long tunnel, and we're just going to pile in a load of TNT, and look at that. No. Don't do that. Hopefully that's just one source and not a lava lake. Yeah, just one source. Alright, I can live with that. But yeah, what did I say about mining? It's boring. It's not. When you find this stuff, it's exciting. Oh, look at that. Just going in a straight line. Got another one. Unbelievable. Oh, is there, oh, and more there as well. Oh my god. Oh, this is too easy. Why did I bother building a creeper farm? That should have done this. Gravel's a good thing to blow up as well, isn't it? That should go quite easily. Right. Let's do it from here. As I've got tons of it and I've got infinite amount of gunpowder now, I'll let's just go nuts. Let's just pile. I usually do space it about 1 apart, but I'm not too crazy about it. I don't mind if they're touching, just 1-ish apart. Just go back down all the way down this tunnel, and then all I'm going to do is just light it. I brought a flint and steel with me, so hopefully we'll get a full, yeah, easy get a full stack down here. And if I want to just be a bit crazy, I can add a bit more in every now and then. And hopefully this should be a big explosion. I can keep going even further. This is where I got the other one, wasn't it? Should we dig around here a bit, see some more? No. Let's just do a big thing down there then. Let's get rid of that blackstone as well. Right, that should do it. So let's... Do you? Right, I should go around that corner, so I'll hit the second one first tonight, so it might blow over here. Right, that should be a big explosion now. You can see there's a lot of lava, but we already have one there. But there's not too much lava. I can live with that. There's another one up there, 2 there. Alright, it's alright. So I'm just going to grab all this and see what we end up with. Right, so after coming down this tunnel where I've used the whole stack, I managed to get 10 ancient debris, which isn't too bad. The amount of time it took, that's not bad at all. So, along with the 2 that I got from using the bed, I now have 12, which is enough for 3 ingots. So that means I can do all of my armour at least. So, very happy about that. But I'm going to use the rest of this TNT, and we'll see what that takes us to. And hopefully, we can get some of our tools done as well. You know what, while I'm here, I'm going to put that in there because this lot, not happy. They just keep attacking each other, that's fine by me. I think once I've done this, I should just never come in the nether again, and then I'll be safe. What could possibly go wrong now? No. That's it. Right. We're good. Right, so that's 6 stacks of TNT gone, and a couple of scary moments with the zombified piglins, but I'm now back safe at my village, and I have 25 ancient debris. So I'm going to get this cooked up, probably need a bit of lava, and we'll put half you in there, with that, and then half in there. Right, with that's cooked up, and we can do a little bit of upgrading. Right, so I made in the chest, I had another 2, so we now have 27 netherite scraps cooked up. So now, crafting bench, we can turn these into netherite ingots, so we have 6 there, perfect. And the other thing we need is the smithing template. Now, as we saw last time, you need to duplicate this with 7 diamonds. So I need to be really careful that I don't use all of these. Because if I do, I need to go groveling back to Superturtle or anyone else who has one. Or I need to get myself to a bastion. And you know what? That's just not happening. So I have a few diamonds here. So I'm going to craft up a few more of these. Or duplicate a few more of these. Right, so I have 6. So that would let me use all 6 of those. But I don't want to do that. So I'm going to get another 1. So I'll have 1 spare. I'll put that into there. I don't know if I'm going to use all 6 of these ingots right now. I'm going to keep that somewhere really safe, so just in case. But anyway, should we start doing a little bit of upgrading? So let's start with boots. I don't know if I'm going to do my helmet actually, because I'm probably going to switch to using a turtle shell at some point. So let's just go with one of these and one of those. But I don't know if I need to do a full set of the right armor to get an advancement, so that might be worth doing. Should we put those on? No, I think you need to do the whole set to do the advancement, don't you? So we'll do that. Do leggings as well. And where is it? You. I won't do the helmet for now. I will do my main pick. I'm not going to use that till touch. So let's go grab another one. Alright, so let's get ourselves a pick as well. And where is it? No, not you. One of those. Let's have that. Oh, that's better. And let's do the sword as well. Why not? Alright. That feels good. Right, so I have the leggings. I'm going to leave that for now. Oh, I don't know though. I don't know if I want that advancement. I do have 2 ingots left and 2 smithing templates. It's just it gets really expensive, the diamonds, duplicating those. And then I couldn't do anything else. Oh, you know what? You know I'm going to do it. Let's just do it. So I've got that. Got the helmet. Even though I'm never going to use this or the helmet after today probably. But why not? Let's just do it. Or hang on, I need to check. Yeah, definitely going in there. That's alright. You and you. And there we go. I'll take that. That will probably never be used, but you know what? We've got it if we need it. Alright, That's good. Happy I got that done. Actually, let's just have a look in here. I do have a couple of the smithing template armor trims, so we could fancy this armor up a little bit. But what I've decided to do is use the ones that are relevant to what I'm doing this season. So rather than using stuff like that we get from the end cities, I think this is from a shipwreck, so don't really want to be using that. What I actually want to do is use the ones that you get from the Ocean Monument, because that is where we're going to be building our main base this season. So I want to use the smithing templates that we get from the Elder Guardians. And I think I'm going to try taking over the Ocean Monument that we're going to be using as our main base in this episode. But before we get to that, I want to get completely overpowered and ridiculous for taking it over. Now, I could probably do it like this, but my favourite thing that has been a fairly recent discovery for me, aside from the turtle helmet, is the trident. I absolutely love tridents. When 1.13 came out, wasn't really that fussed, but recently I just love them. So that is what this big monstrosity of a tower is here. This is going to be a trident farm. So let's just have a quick look over here and see what's going on. So yeah, this bit here, even though it looks like the sea, this is actually a river biome. So just have a look at F3. Yeah, this is a river. And I've marked out a spot that's going to be perfect for spawning drowns in the sky. And that platform up there, that is where I'm going to be stood. And that is 128 blocks above the water level of this river. So that means nothing will spawn down here when I'm stood up there. And I'm going to have a big pool of water above me where the drowns can spawn, splat down in front of me, and I can swipe away at them and hopefully get a trident or two. So that is something I'm going to be getting on with very, very soon. But before we do that, I want to get on with a turtle shell, and that is a bit of a long process, and because this is such a weird village slash beach, I don't know how it's going to work. So let's have a quick sleep, we'll get some seagrass, and see if we can find some turtles that are actually on sand. Right, so I've got a couple here that's near a little bit of sand, so let's try and feed these up. And hopefully we can steal an egg or two off them and set these up in a bit of a better location. There is a larger area of sand over this way though, so let's try this. Let's have a go with you lot. You do you think? Let's find some more. Alright, this could be good. 2, 3. Can you even get out of there? What are they doing? Alright, let's see how the others are getting on. Did you do anything? No. No. Because you're on grass. You need to be on the sand. What are you? Anything? No. Where's your friends? Oh, there we go. This looks like progress. This actually might be a good spot as well. I think it is. This could be a good spot for a farm. Let's. Can we have an egg, please? Come on, do it. Do a thing. Right, that's looking good. Okay. Right, can't feed these yet. But yeah. You are staying here. Do you know what? I think I'm going to do this right now. Before I get on with this, I'm going to get this scoop farm going. So I'm just going to get on and build this, and I'll show you it once it's done. Okay, so there it is. We now have a scoop farm. And as you'll see, it's nighttime, and there is a very good reason for that. And that is because these turtle eggs hatch much quicker when it's nighttime. There's actually a point during the night where I think there's a 100% chance of them hatching or moving on to the next growth stage anyway. I think it's just before the sun rises. So yeah, at the moment there's only me and Raevhynn on, but Raevhynn's AFK, so hopefully he won't come back and sleep, because leaving this night is what's going to make this go a little bit quicker. So some of these are at the last growth stage now, so once they get past the next bit they should hatch. But I'll give you a quick overview of the farm, and we'll have a link to the tutorial I followed for this down in the description, but it is very simple. So we just have a fence around turtle eggs, and I've just got 2 turtles in there. You can put more in to breed more if you want, but what's going to happen is, once they hatch, the baby turtles are going to try and get to the sea, and they're going to go this way. So down here, oh, I just broke one. Down here, we have trapdoors with slabs above, so the adult turtles can't go under there, but the baby ones can. So they'll come through here into this water, and then they will eventually swim down onto these slabs. Now, these slabs are only 1 wide, obviously, which is fine for the babies, but once they grow up, they're wider than that, so they're not going to have a good time. But what happens when a baby turtle grows up is they produce a scoop, and that'll drop onto these slabs, and I have hoppers below there with a drowned guarding it for some reason, and then this goes into a chest just down here. So this should eventually fill up with scoots, and I believe seagrass as well. I think the adults will drop seagrass when they die. We can use that to breed up some more, and that's it, simple as that. So now we just need to wait for them to hatch and preferably not trample anymore, and we should have a few scoots. So I just need to get 5 of them, can craft a turtle shell, and then I can get that enchanted just like this and put away my netherite one that I've just done. Never mind. But while we're waiting for that to do its thing, I'll show you what I've been up to whilst I've been waiting. So over here, you'll notice there is a bit of a development. I've added this sugarcane farm next to my creeper farm. So this is designed by Tango. I use this one all the time. It's completely lossless and it's modular as well. So I've got 8 modules in here and everything is just going into this double chest down here. So I've only just finished it now actually. So there's not been running long, but we already have 16 there. So the reason I've done that is because obviously I need the rockets, but this thing over here has really been bugging me. I was having to work around it to get into these chests, and it's been annoying me for a while now, and a lot more tails up here. But the good news is I can finally get rid of all this as I've got it all completely automated. There we go. Done. Right, the sun's just going up, so I thought I'd check, see if any of these have hatched, but it doesn't look like it just yet. No babies down there. You know what though, I think I might just leave it to do its thing while I get on with this thing. I think it's time for a trident farm. And this thing is absolutely huge, so let's get on with it. More shulker boxes. I'm having those. Right, so we're still not quite finished yet, but as you can see, we have plenty of drowns in here, and I think I've just spotted one with a trident. You can't quite see because there's so many of them, but the reason this is working at the moment is because it's nighttime. So during the day, this wouldn't work because the light level would be too high. So once I put a roof on it, it'll work all times of the day. But for now, you know, I just want to see if I can get anything from this first batch. Probably not, because there was probably only one with a trident. But yeah, XP is pretty good as well. So that's the reason I've got this little thing out the back. I think I'm going to put an enchanting area here. I can use this for now as my main XP farm, because it is pretty quick. I just need to stand here for a couple of minutes and should have a decent batch room built up. It's not the greatest storage system in the world. I'll probably do something underneath that automatically sorts everything out. I've got a head already, a little bit of copper. I'll take that. Right, I think I should get a roof on this first before I get too carried away with swiping away at these, shouldn't I? But while it's night, I've just come down to check on these, and we have our first baby. And other things are hatching as well, so maybe we'll get another one. Hopefully, it's going to go in there, though, and this is actually going to work, because it looks like it's going straight for the parents. I have had this problem with this farm before, where they'll get stuck. What? Yo, no, go that way. Okay, I don't know why that worked, but if I took these blocks I put up here, which wasn't actually part of the original design, I did that because the big ones kept getting up there. If they go on this, they can get up there, and that's really annoying not to see. Right, you are not allowed up here. But if I take them off, the baby turtles didn't mind getting through. But you stay there. Right, so we have a baby down there now. All we need to do is wait for it to grow up. No, stop it. Right. Yeah, so I had 3 hatched, and they're all in there now. Right, that's working, so I can leave them to, you know, grow up and have happy times, and yeah, anyway, I'm going. Right, so as you can see from that big ugly silhouette in the sky, we now have a roof on that thing, and we will go have a look in a second, but first, there's been some progress down here. Turtles are spinning like crazy. As you can see, we have a bit of a build-up, so they're not all going through, but there's far less eggs now, and that's because we have an absolute ton of them down here. Look at this. So once all these grow up, we'll get a few more scoots, but we're doing alright already, because we have 10. Look at that. So that means we can craft 2 of the turtle shells, get those enchanted, and then we'll be fully equipped for taking on this ocean monument. Right, so let's go have a look at the progress in the trident farm. And I've sealed this all off around there now, so I can't fly up. I have to go through this bull elevator. Right, so at the top you can see, a little bit fancier. I've used a lot of the copper just to hint at the fact that that's what we get from this farm. And yeah, few heads as well. Been getting tons of heads from these drones. And I thought, why not decorate the wall? They match the blocks, so why not? A little bit of junk I need to get rid of. And yeah, this room is pretty much done now. And I did show these trapdoors earlier, but I've also left a bit of a gap with the stairs facing the other way. That's why this is 4 wide. Just so I could fit this in. And as you can see, we already have not 1, but 2 tridents. In here, we have another one, and the durability is gone, but once we put mending on that, that'll be absolutely fine. So we can get those enchanted. And I've also gone ahead and put an enchanting table up here, because the XP from this is actually really good. We get quite a lot from it. So I'm going to try giving loyalty. That's terrible. Did I only get Oh, it's loyalty 3. Let's do it on the good one first. I've got some lapis up here. Go that. What else do we get? Unbreaking 3. I would have really liked impaling as well. Channeling. Anyway, I'm going to stay up here for a bit, try and get a few tridents, and I'll probably keep that and just try and get another one with impaling on it as well and combine them. This farm definitely a success. Just need to get the trident enchantment sorted and we're done. Oh no, hang on. No, I'm not. We can do this as well, can't we? Let's craft up 2 of these. And see what we'll get from this. Aquafinity, that's not bad. Just Aquafinity. Shocking. Yeah, may take that off because I've already got an Aquafinity and Respiration book somewhere, and I know I've got the Protection and Unbreaking books. So I'll spend a bit of time up here, and I'll show you what I end up with. Right, so I've been at this for quite a while now, and I have a couple of tridents here ready to combine, but I also have an absolute ton of them in here as well, and I've been enchanting all of these. They're all decent enchantments, decent start to combine with others, but I've decided to go with the 2 I've got here. So I've got Impaling 4, Loyalty 3, Unbreaking 3, and then if I add that, I'll get Impaling 5. So that'll do for me, and I can add Mending onto that. Decent trident. Wouldn't be nice to get Channeling as well, but, you know, this is actually going to be quite expensive. So just have a look at this. Yeah, 22, which is madness. But needs to be done. I'm hoping I can also get Mending on there as well, because if not, I'm going to have to start again, because that was quite expensive. Alright, it's only 3. Yeah, okay, we now have pretty decent trident. I doubt I'll be able to get Channeling on there as well. I do have a couple here with Channeling on, but I don't have many with Impaling. I think there's those 2 there, that's it, and the rest of them are just Loyalty and Unbreaking 3. I got loads of those. I also got this one, Riptide 3 and Impaling 5, which is pretty decent as well. But Riptide is a separate thing, not something I want to use today, but I may do this once I get a base going in the ocean. You know, Riptide might be handy. But for now, we'll stick with this. And I also have this turtle shell as well. Unbreaking 3, Respiration 3, and Protection 4. I did go down to get a few more scoots, so I've nearly got enough for another one, and I had the 3rd one crafted as well. And I got a couple more that are alright. But I also got an Aqua Affinity book, so I can put that on here with Mending again. So let's try this. 2 for that. Oh, typical. Right, a couple more levels. That shouldn't be a problem. That. And that. And there we go. We are good to go. So that's exactly the same as my netherite helmet now. So we'll put that on. And there we go. Water breathing. Nice. So the time's come to take over the main base. Let's do it. Right, so we're over at the Ocean Monument. I've built myself a little iron box to keep myself safe. But anyway, put some stuff away. Got what I need on me, a few slime blocks, oak doors, and some night vision potions. I haven't bothered with water breathing because I've got this thing. I can just keep resetting the water breathing by going in the door. And that's it. Got my trident. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Now, it probably won't be the last one I do today because I really want to get the smithing template, and depending if there's a sponge room or not. Right, let's block this off. Yeah, depending if there's a sponge room or not, I may need to go do another one as well. But I really want to get the smithing template. So let's see how easy this one's going to be. Die. God, I love tridents. They're so good for ocean monuments. And they're great against drowns as well. So once we do some ocean exploring later to try and get the smithing templates. Oh, there we go. There's one. Taking one of these, definitely essential. Drowns are so annoying, especially when they have tridents. You're just going to die. There we go. How have I just got that? Oh, is that head? Nice. There's number 2. We'll go. Another head, but no smithing template. Alright, need to get back into the middle now. Alright, that's go out, but we're there. And we now have the last one. And hopefully it's going to be a smithing template. But from what I've seen, there's no sponge room in this one. Oh, yes, I got it, didn't I? Yes! That is great. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm going to put that on all of my armour, probably with emerald, and diamond on the turtle shell. That's great. Right. I'm going to have a quick look around, see if I can find a sponge room, but I don't think there is one in this one, so we're going to have to go do another ocean monument, but that's fine by me. Right, so I had a good look around there, and there was no sponges, so I've just dropped a few things off. I've also put my smithing template in there, keep it safe, so let's pull this away. Right, I'm going to go find another ocean monument, and hopefully have more luck in there. Okay, so in the second ocean monument, we killed all 3 of the Elder Guardians again, and this time we found a sponge room. But unfortunately, only 39, and I do want to get to a full stack. So carrying on, go to a third monument. Again, killed all of the Elder Guardians, and this one, absolutely terrible. Nothing in here, no sponge room. And in the fourth, much luckier. So we killed all the Elder Guardians, and we did get another tire trim from one of these. Then, after doing a little bit of exploring, we found not 1, but 2 sponge rooms. So all in all, that takes us up to 110 sponges, which is definitely good enough for me. Right, so now we've got tire trims, we can duplicate these. Heavy on the diamonds again, but I'm going to get a few of them, just so I have a couple spare as well. So that's 7. I can only put this on my armour, so that's more than enough. But I'll probably have a few options. So first up, we're going to go with the turtle helmet. And this one, we're going to use diamond. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. And that's an advancement as well. I'll take that. Next, I want to do my netherite armour, but this time I want to use emerald. So I've grabbed a couple of emeralds. And take this off. Let's start with the chest plate. We're not going to use this much, but you know, it's fancy. Leggings, boots. And then we should also do the helmet as well. So let's grab that. 1 more emerald. 1 more tie trim. And again, not going to wear this all the time, but you know, it's nice to have the full set with the same one. So let's stick that in there. And there it is. Full set. So let's get this on, see what it looks like. Oh, look at that. Yes. So obviously it's very similar pattern to the prismarine bricks. And I like that a lot. And same again with the tail helmet. Nice. So we're not going to wear chest plate all the time, obviously, but you know, still looks cool. Love it. I've been busy down here as well, and as you'll see down here, my slime farm is now working. I'm going to fly down, even though the last time I tried doing this, I died, because, you know, I'm terrible at flying. But this thing's working, and I've got I think it's 4 floors I've got on it. Let's see if we can get through and see what we've got. Because this thing is working ridiculously well, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, not logs, I have just emptied it all out. I'm crafting this into blocks. But, yeah, I do have... And because this is so low down, go away, it's completely independent from all the other farms, so I have to AFK fairly close to this, just at the top of here. And all of my other farms I'm too far away from, so it works well. Even though I've got quite a lot of farms in the same area, they're all completely separate from each other, which is absolutely brilliant. I can just AFK at the one that I want, and just get those resources, and they don't interfere. Also, the sugarcane farm, that's working very well. Need to craft up some more rockets, so that'll come in handy. And yeah, I've actually just crafted up the rest of my gunpowder into TNT, so I'm going to go try and get a bit more ancient debris, get some netherite, and get the rest of my diamond tools upgraded. And yeah, I've still got a few more things I want to do. Need to get started on the megabase, but before then, I've got a couple of other jobs. A few things around here. I want to get a central storage system for all of these farms. I also want to get across to the shopping district and move my bookshop over there, because I have a few more books that I can start to sell now. And yeah, lots of crazy stuff going on, lots of plans. But with that, I'm going to leave it there. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.